To make coding on Mercedes 221 S-Class from S400 to S350 with the DTS Monaco, we need to open a temporary space and then select the file of the KLA 221, which you can find at this address over here. That will let you get inside the module of the air conditioner directly. It's a CBF file, which means it is possible that your DTS will have some problem to open it. We recommend to use Vediamo in that case, but if your DTS can support it, then it's going to be no problem, just like in this case over here. Now after a while it will let you go inside the system. We select the first option over here, then we can open the software. Okay, so now we need to go to the variant coding and then connect. Once we connect to the air conditioning module, we select the AED file with the air conditioning information, but as you see it will say failed to load. This is because we are not allowed directly to edit the file yet. So now what we need to do is get the permission. So we go to configuration and then select over here allow editing with true, then press OK, connect again, and now we will be able to change the configuration. Now the configuration we need is in this file over here on Variante Codierung. We just copy it directly and just go over here and write it. Then if there is some numbers missing at the end, just copy those numbers from the original coding and it will be okay. In this way you don't change more than what you have to. Then after you do that, you will see some green points which show the differences, like the parts that have been changed. Normally speaking, the file we provide is already correct, you don't need to worry about anything else, but if you want to investigate about what is actually being changed, then you can check directly from DTS, it will show you. Then once you are ready, you can press the button do coding on the bottom left, and with that you will write the coding file. There is also another way, which is the programming, but that's a little bit more dangerous. We prefer to use this way if possible. Next step is to go to ECU reset. That will make us restart the module after we change the coding. This is important because in this way we can restart the module with the new coding and then it will work okay. If after coding you get NRC33, that's because you don't need to open the security access. So to do that, you go to diagnostic services, you start communication, then over here you need to select this option, and then over here you will find this acknowledged in the response state. After that you can do coding properly because you already have the security access and you will not get any error. Okay, so select connect and then go to the second option, Variante Codierung, and then here you can copy paste the coding just like it was in the file that we provided you. So let's go to the file that we provided you. There is the coding here. Just copy this coding and paste it into the DTS new coding information, and then if there is some part missing, like in this case, you can copy those from the original. The size of the coding must be exactly the same, and also it's better you don't change the things that don't need to change. This way the air condition would be as similar as possible to the original situation. Then after you do that, the DTS will show you in green a lot of parts, which means all those parts that have been changed. You will have on the left and on the right the meaning before and after. And then when you're ready and you understand everything, you can do coding and that will code the car. And then you're good. Okay, now we are going to make the coding on the 221 from S400 to S350 with Vediamo software. If you use a C4 or something older, maybe the Vediamo will be your only choice, but we recommend DTS when possible. So first of all, we need to get into the data that we need to find, and in this case we put them in the desktop so it's easier to find them. We will find the file we need to use to connect to the air conditioning module. So now it's loading and it will appear here, KLA221. We just select this one and press OK. Then we go over here to connect, and then from here we select this function that will unlock the control module to write the coding. Then when we connect to it, we will see the coding over here, and the description of the coding, we can go to manual coding, and here we can actually insert the information manually, or you can take it from a file. So in this case we press open file and then select S350 VNC, and then we can just do ACU coding over here and press continue. Before you change the coding, we recommend to save all the car's control module coding just in case. Then when it's done, you will see over here the information of the coding you wrote and the one that you read after. If they match, that means everything is okay. The one that you wrote is written in hexadecimal, the one that you read it's in decimal, but actually it's the same meaning. Then you're just done. You just need to reset the control module, and then the air conditioning module will restart, and then it will work with your new coding file.